Hello, this is Grant. This is what I did. I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Netflix. Not the movies, the series, TV series, not the animated one, the live action from 1997. I remember watching this when this was on. I was confused when I was a kid. I'm more confused now. This is how the movie starts. The first movie. You'll see a shadow of them. They're interacting with each other. Then they jump out, do the classic Ninja Turtles. We're here, we're talking in our vernacular, and they're interacting with each other. This is pretty much what I think when I think Ninja Turtles. This is based off of how the 80s cartoon went in the comic books. So what we'll see after this is way different. So they're going to start off showing the city. They're going to go to the shadows the same way the movie starts. But they're not interacting at all the way Ninja Turtles do. I mean, they're showing Leonardo and Raphael having their disagreements and over fighting over power, but it's I don't know why you would start the series like this. You're just showing Raph going off to do what he does is fight. Also, notice the word. They're not using anything that sounds remotely cool for a 90s show. This came out in 97, so you would think that they would have had the movies to rely on, but they just went off the wall. They're going straight to, oh, the turtles have the motorcycle and their shell machine or whatever. I forgot what they called it by now, but the first hint you're getting at the characters are in the shadows, and you're seeing hands and feet, which whatever. So he's gonna drive off. There's no real reason for him to be driving, but look at his face. Look at his face. This is the worst face I've ever seen on Ninja Turtle. His face is not moving at all. It's so stiff. It's This is let you know what you're about to see. So he's driving. He's gonna drive. The foot come out of nowhere, like they're just waiting for him to show up, which is the strangest thing. So I want you to notice how the foot look. They all have bad costumes. Some are out of shape. Some have like holes cut where their eyes are. Some have like one has like a purple headband. Some they're all to like the side. What the heck am I looking at? Now look at Raphael's lips. Look at his lips. Look at the words he's saying and look at his lips. They're not coming. It's not happening at the same time. Also, the foot, his face. I can't. I don't know what I'm looking at here, but it's all awful. So going back to the original movie, we're gonna see April be confronted by the foot. Notice how everybody's uniform is uniform. I don't feel like that's difficult. I don't feel like that's something that you should have trouble with. Now, am I wrong? They all have the same color headband. They're all to the back. Why did they change it? I don't understand. I really don't. In this next scene, there's two things said that don't make sense. They said we're tired of playing ninja, and when Michelangelo asks about pizza, everybody says grow up. How does that make any sense? This is what they do. Now let's talk about the importance of Shredder. Shredder is the main villain of the Ninja Turtles. In the first movie, he gets this grand entrance. He has a cape on. His name is Shredder, so he looks sharp. He looks like if you touch his head, you're gonna get cut. Then his lieutenant is gonna come up and reveal his spikes on his shoulders. In my mind, this is what Shredder is supposed to look like. He looks like a person that is sharp at all times. Look like he just came out of the sharpener. He looks like he will shred you. Now in the TV show, we're about to see Shredder and the Foot Clan. Now what the is this? That doesn't look anything like what you think Shredder looked like. Also, his foot members look like bums. They look like he just got them off the street. But look at Shredder. He looks like he's wearing plastic. It doesn't look good. Doesn't look sharp. It just all looks silly. Now to wrap up, all I gotta say is